Hello, I am Deanna. Thank you for joining me. Also, Alchevibe Designs. I'm out here about to harvest a few more things. I'm going to take you with me. One moment. Okay, so this here is the basil that I'm going to harvest. This is sweet basil. And I'll just talk to y'all about a few things as I do it. Hello. I am Deanna for everyone who do not know who I am. Formerly Deanna over at I Love Alchevibe Designs. So, my wife and I decided we wanted a homestead. Well, I decided I wanted a homestead. I talked to my wife about it. She said she was good with it. So we decided to purchase some property and grow some things. So we just moved in about maybe 3 months ago. So I just did a lot of these small ones here. I'm mainly going to do potted plants just because I love the versatility of being able to move them if something goes on, or if I'm panicking about if they're going to be safe or not. So yeah, I'm good with the potted plants, but I also do have some in the garden. We have almost 2 acres, and we will make that work for everything we want to do. Great news, just found out that my son, my youngest son, he would like to have a goat. So I looked them up and I said, okay, I can do a Nigerian pygmy goat as a breed. And you can get a couple of those, male, female. And that's because they're easy to deal with. You can really incorporate them into the family. They're easy care. I feel like that's the best choice for us. So that is what we're going to do. I'm thinking spring. Give him a couple of babies in spring. I'm going to get a few things done. I'll be converting my land into more usable land that I see fit. And I'll show more of that land pics and what I'm doing in a few. I am just Deanna, and I am transforming my life that used to be centered in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, now in a small town in North Carolina. I am in zone 7B, and all of the plants I grow will hopefully prosper, and I will learn what I can plant year round, because there are plenty of zone 7B 365 farmers, gardeners and urban gardeners, and I love that idea. So that's what I want to do. Let's see, what else can I say? I think I had a nice amount of basil. Have still some huge ones on this side. Didn't see it. My dog Ella, she's a miniature Bernedoodle. I always wanted a dog of my own. When my children were younger, my oldest daughter had a dog, and I took care of it, but it was her dog. And she was a rescue, but I said when my kids get old enough, I would get a dog. So I've had Ella for 3 years, and my youngest son just turned 17. So my oldest child is about to turn 27. They are 10 years apart. So I finally get to have my dream. And I was happy, and I am still happy, very appreciative. So we raised her from 11 weeks. She was the runt of the litter. She was sick. I didn't know that when we brought her. But she ended up, she was very cheap. And they let us know about a few things, not all. But yeah, she was very cheap. And it just turned out that her care, just to nurse her back to health, cost a lot more than what she actually cost to purchase her life. And that was interesting. But that's fine. We made it do what it did. She's healthy and brave now. Speaking of Ella, let's stop with this and go look for her. And she is around here somewhere. Oh, I see her. She's over there taking a massive poop that I'm going to have to grab this scooper to go pick up. When I looked up, I didn't see her, so I mean, it's plenty of land on our property, and she knows our boundaries. She's grown. So she already knows. Oh, she's still pooping. I put her pink vest on because I really want to be able to see her immediately while we're out here, at least until all that gets cut down, you know, behind there, my son's basketball court. That's what we got as far as the basil. What's fun is when Ella is walking with me later and I'll say, let's go find your poop spots, she'll lead me back to all of them and I'll get it and scoop. Trash day is tomorrow, so we'll get them all tonight. Well, today, before night. You feel better, Elle? Yeah? It was good. It was a good poop. You had 2 poop piles. You do? Yeah, yeah. I'm not finished. You went and did what you had to do, but I'm still harvesting. So here, look at this. Oh, there's a dragonfly there. See, I don't know what else to show you first. All right, so yeah, the dragonfly want attention. And you see this moth on top of this zinnia? That's gorgeous. I'm trying not to fall. Extreme close up. Hi. What if it's a type of moth that attacks you? See, that's why you don't be playing with nature. Oh, I wanted to show you this dragonfly here. They've been very sweet to me. They've been letting me take photos or whatever. I stay away for the most part, but they let me take photos of them. Can you see him right there? Yeah. That's the dragonfly. I'm not going to bother you, Mr. Dragonfly. Thank you for sending me your guidance. They are our guides. And there's my favorite flower ever, the Black-Eyed Susan. I grew up loving them. I grew them. I also grew sunflowers. This is one of their stalks. I do have pictures. I will put them up also. We are also growing... This is all sweet potato leaves. Sweet potato leaves are here. I am going to harvest those. I can't even speak. I am going to harvest some of those today too. And the arugula salad mix right there. I'm going to harvest some of those as well. Still Ella. She's ready to go in because she had her poop, but she's going to have to wait. And there's more basil here that needs to be cut. So this tomato plant is just done. That one's done. There's one that still has yeah, there it is. That still has one. So we'll be doing all of those. I'm going to be cutting some of these leaves. I'm going to grab this. So this fell down. I feel like this was one of the worst investments that I brought. I got this from Lowe's. I bought 2 of these. They were 70 bucks each. They first fell down when it was over there by the little garden. And I was like, maybe it's because it's on a little incline. So I brought them over here by the porch. And it still fell down as it got heavier as the plant grew or as water got into it. So I'm going to end up taking the legs off completely and sending it down on the porch as we clean all that stuff up. Yes, all of it will eventually get done. I am one person. Give me some time. Hi, Ella. We're about to walk over. Do you want to walk over with us? Let's go. Let's go, Ella. Let's go, girl. Oh, she's over me and she want to go in because she pooped. Well, you still got to wait. So, definitely need to water things. But I came out to harvest. I only have some sweet basil now. We have a small watermelon right there. Right there. And we have a small watermelon right there. I think those are the only viable ones that survived. All this area needs to be watered now. I do have sweet potato leaves here, though I grew this in ground. I do not plan on eating those leaves. I will harvest and cut them off just for better growth, but I don't plan on eating those. I have to get my plant identifier to see what the rest of this stuff is, because what happened is those things, those planters that I said fell down, like this one did last week. Oh, so irked with that. They were over here and everything I had planted in it dumped into this spot. And I just said, you know what? I'm not going to cry over spilled milk. And I just end up putting deer net around it with a few stakes. So anywho, deer knocked it down by the stake and ate the strawberry plant I had there. So not gonna be too upset, but yeah, that's what happened there. And so I have sweet potato over here in the ground, and I just started putting actual potting soil mix down there because it does give it better nutrients, and I just let grow whatever grew. So there were some sunflowers, there were some corn back there. My issue was I plant that damn corn, this corn here that died, and I need to really pull it up. I really do. It was 6 stalks. I planted this corn and it had already been started at this nursery. So I'm looking, I have a lot of trees on my property. I'm looking through, right? And I see this. And I'm like, what the hell is that? So I had to first make sure it wasn't moving. But just so y'all understand, this is not that type of channel. We will not be investigating to see what it is, so we shall use our imagination. Back to the gardening tour. So, let's see. Plum tree, blueberry bush. This is the plum tree. No plums. I had to protect it from all the beetles that was eating on it, but now it's growing so lovely. Look at it. No more disease, no more falling leaves, no more just biting through the branches and leaving the nest. Great. I see myself letting it go, but like taking the net off. Probably in the coming weeks. I mainly had it on there because this is the first year it's been here and it's been doing well with the season, and I needed to adjust to this environment, this background, this ground, and I couldn't have these beetles eating on it again, because when I first got it, it attacked it. It had no leaves at all, and these are all the leaves that came back since it's been here, and we've only been here for 3 months, so keep that in mind. My son harvested the blueberries the other day, but it looks like we have a few done. May not get that today. I'll just wait till tomorrow. They can do another day. And I only harvest when it's blue. There's Ella again. Ella Bells. Ella Bells. Stop eating grass. Beat it. Beat it. You hear me? Okay. So that's the blueberry bush. This is the peach tree. When we got it, it did have baby peaches on it. Oh, you can see the seeds. It decomposed enough to where it did its thing. That's so cool. It decomposed to where it's a seed. That's beautiful. So apparently I have red ants on my peach tree though. Ella is always sneaking off to go do something. She's probably going to go poop again. And this is why I have this girl walk me around. That's what she's going to do. That's why she's circling. She's going to go poop. That's why I always have her walk me around to tell me where she went. Yep, that's exactly what she's doing. Now she's smelling, but like, yeah, it's right there. And she'll tell me later when I ask her, because I always clean it up. You pooped again. It felt good. Aren't you glad you stay out here now? Yeah. You ready to go in now? All right, go home. Go to the house. Come on. Come on. Oh, yeah, she wanted to go in. She's excited about running to the house. All right. I'm going to go ahead and end it right here. I'll post pics of everything else I harvest today. And I'll record again probably tomorrow. And you have to tune in for that. Thank you so much. I love you, family. Stay blessed.